Hello everyone, SunsandDuck2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Safe Stones, a mod that simply adds the ability for you to have different blocks that can prevent mobs from spawning. So if you don't want to have to use certain blast resistant blocks, you could obviously use these to prevent creepers as well as other mobs entirely. There's also a config, and there's two things to consider with it obviously. There is the typical, which obviously makes it so mobs can't spawn on Safe Stone, and you can reverse it so that they can spawn only on Safe Stone rather than other blocks, which they typically would be. So, obviously, in this case, since I've just got the default, which I'll show the config at the end, you'd have it where they could only spawn on the cobblestone, they couldn't spawn on any of this endostone at all. But if you had it where it was inverted, it would be that they can't spawn on the cobble, they spawn on everything else. So while I was in the ocean trying to test over there with mobs, you can see a bunch of zombies over there, we'll go over to the actual space where there is the blocks that you have as an option. So you've got a safer version of certain regular blocks such as cobblestone, which you want to make with a gold nugget and regular blocks. Same with safe, if I can get to it, safe. Don't know why that's doing that for the stone. The bricks, and otherwise it seems to work. I'm not sure why with safe stone, however. Either way, we'll just check that just in case. So that's okay, it does work, just for some reason didn't want to show it for me. So you can smelt safe stone from safe cobblestone, or you can use the smelted stone you already have. You can use a gold nugget there. Pretty much the same should apply to these as well, with the stone bricks, regular bricks, nether bricks, sandstone, smooth sandstone, and that's about it for those. As well as red sandstone, smooth red sandstone, granite normally, or using safe diorite and nether quartz, and then there's also the polished versions of each of those stones as well. Other than that, there is also coloured versions, where if you want cobble, stone bricks, or polished stone to be possible and coloured, you can. With black, you'll want to use coal or charcoal, and then pretty much the same varies depending on those. You can also smelt the other if you have the cobble variation of it. There's the red variation, which is obviously redstone, and surrounding other colours or regular. You've got blue, which is lapis, nether quartz for white, and then ender is an ender pearl for either of these. It doesn't want to show that for some reason. You can also smell that as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Finally, of course, we have the config, which obviously following the rules. If you went with false, which is the default, it will have it where mobs can't spawn on any blocks, like in peaceful mode, but mobs can only spawn on safe stone, which is quite strange that that's the case, since they seem to be spawning everywhere but that, possibly. I don't think they would have spawned there and just appeared there, because we just saw a bunch of zombies on this island, and you can tell obviously they didn't appear there, unless there is a few that have appeared in the world gem, which I was already here before. Actually no, I'm thinking something else. But yeah, you've got the two rules to obviously have it, so they can't spawn on safe stone, and so they only spawn on safe stone, even though I'm going for the default being false here, so I'm not too sure on that, but either way. Obviously to avoid torches or using blast resistant blocks, this is obviously a mod to use said blocks and avoid such tedium like that. And the wiki pretty much tells you about the same information. Other than that though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.